Every 20th molecule you breathe is cosmic dust. And right now, I'll show you what that means for you and how dead stars are living inside us. Raise your hand if you've ever woken up feeling off for no reason. Joints aching, headache brewing, phone glitching. What if I told you the culprit might be 93 million miles away? That's right, our sun isn't just a pretty face in the sky. It's a moody cosmic DJ, and Earth's magnetic field is its dance floor. Every so often, the sun hurls 1 billion tons of charged particles at us, what scientists call a coronal mass ejection. Sounds fancy, but really, it's just the sun being a dramatic jerk. And when this solar tantrum hits Earth's magnetic shield, chaos. Beautiful, terrifying chaos. Your GPS starts giving directions like a drunk friend. Satellites wobble like a shopping cart with a bad wheel. And here's the freaky part. Some people swear they can feel it coming. Grandma's weather knee might actually be a space weather knee. Don't believe me? A 2017 Russian study tracked 13,000 patients and found heart attacks spike 19% during solar storms. NASA's even studied pilots. At 30,000 feet, they get bombarded with double the radiation. Makes you wonder, if the sun can mess with our hearts and tech this easily, what else is it doing? Now, the universe has a sense of irony. These same solar storms paint the northern lights, nature's apology note. Here's how it works. Solar particles slam into Earth's magnetic field, get funneled toward the poles, and boom! They smash into oxygen and nitrogen atoms like cosmic pinballs. Oxygen glows green like a neon sign. Nitrogen burns blue-purple. But sometimes, the sun overdoes it. Take March 1989. A solar storm blacked out all of Quebec for 9 hours. 6 million people suddenly sitting in the dark. Transformers exploded like popcorn. And that was just a medium-strength storm. The 1859 Carrington event. Telegraph operators got electrocuted by their own equipment. Sparks flying from their machines. Newspapers said the sky looked blood red at midnight. Mark Twain wrote about seeing auroras in Jamaica. Today, a Carrington-level storm could fry our power grids for months. No internet, no GPS, hospitals running on generators. We'd have about 12 hours warning, just enough time to panic buy bottled water and realize how many important files are stuck in the cloud. So when your tech freaks out or your body aches like a human barometer, remember, we're all just stardust catching feels from our moody star. And hey, if the apocalypse comes, at least we'll get one heck of a light show first. Okay, who here has ever blamed the full moon for weird behavior? Come on, don't be shy. Even cops and nurses swear things get weirder when that silver orb's glowing extra bright. But is this just ancient superstition? Or is there actual science behind lunatic behavior? Turns out, our lunar buddy affects way more than just werewolf movies. First, let's talk sleep. Swiss researchers tracked people in lab conditions and found, during full moons, people took 5 minutes longer to fall asleep. Total sleep dropped by 30%. Deep sleep phases got shorter. And get this, the subjects couldn't even see the moon. No light cues, no calendar hints. Their bodies just knew. Now, before you text your ex, "See, I told you my insomnia is the moon's fault," here's the wild part. We still don't know how this works. Maybe it's subtle gravity shifts messing with our inner ear fluids like a cosmic cocktail shaker, or leftover evolutionary wiring from tidal living ancestors. And it gets juicier. Multiple studies, including this 2018 analysis of 15,000 police reports, show violent crime creeps up about 1.5% during full moons. ER nurses will tell you the same. One Florida hospital even staffs extra psych nurses on full moon nights. Coincidence? Maybe. But as astronomer Carl Sagan once said,
"Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence."
Meanwhile, animals go full drama mode. Coral reefs sync their spawning to moon phases. Owls hoot louder. Even tiny zooplankton dive deeper to avoid moon-like predators. My favorite? A 2021 study proved honeybees suddenly stop buzzing at the exact moment of a total solar eclipse, like someone flipped their off switch. So, is the moon magical? Nah, but it's definitely the universe's best hype man, pulling oceans, tweaking sleep cycles, and maybe, just maybe, making us all 1% crazier once a month. Next full moon, do an experiment. Notice if your dog acts weird. Check your sleep tracker. And maybe, don't start that Twitter argument at 2 a.m. Okay, real talk. How many of you woke up today feeling like you aged 5 years overnight? Well, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news? You might have been personally vandalized by a dying star last night. The good news? Finally, an excuse for my life choices that doesn't involve tequila. Meet cosmic rays, the universe's version of that friend who accidentally draws on your face when you pass out at parties. These are subatomic bullets fired from exploding stars, the universe's angriest retirees. Black hole jets, nature's particle accelerators. Our own sun, when it's feeling extra spicy. Right now, about 10,000 of these little troublemakers are piercing your body every second. And before you ask, no, your 5G phone didn't protect you from this. The most hardcore ones hit with the energy of a major league fastball, if the pitcher was a supernova. Here's where it gets wild. Pilots and astronauts get absolutely wrecked by these things. A New York to Tokyo flight doses you with as much radiation as a chest X-ray. ISS astronauts? They basically live inside a glowing tanning bed of cosmic rays. And get this, we've caught them causing literal DNA mutations in bacteria. Your cells right now are playing dodgeball with stardust shrapnel. Now, before you start building a tinfoil bunker, here's the plot twist. This interstellar vandalism might be why we exist at all. Some scientists think cosmic rays help jumpstart life on Earth by zapping primordial soup like a molecular defibrillator. As Neil deGrasse Tyson put it,
The atoms of our bodies are traceable to stars that exploded in the universe.
so next time you blame your forgetfulness on getting old, remember, you're not aging. You're being artistically vandalized by the ghosts of dead stars. Those weird dreams? Could be cosmic rays rearranging your neurons. That random bruise? Intergalactic tagging. We're all just living graffiti in the universe's longest-running art project. Raise your hand if you've ever had a life epiphany after staring at the night sky too long. Now imagine that feeling times 1 billion, because that's what happens when astronauts see Earth from space. They call it the overview effect, and it's the universe's most brutal therapy session. Picture this, you're crammed in a tin can for months, finally peek out the window, and bam. There's Earth, no borders, no politicians, just a fragile blue marble wrapped in a see-through onion skin of atmosphere. And suddenly, every problem you've ever had feels small. Astronaut Rusty Schweickart described it perfectly when he said,
You realize that on that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you, all of history, music, war, love, glued to this spinning rock by invisible forces.
brain scans prove this isn't just poetic nonsense. MRI studies show space travel literally rewires your brain, shrinking the amygdala, that's your fear center, while boosting connectivity in areas linked to awe. It's like cosmic LSD, but with more math. From up there, you can see how paper-thin our atmosphere really is. That haze you ignore on the horizon? That's the only thing stopping us from becoming freeze-dried astronaut snacks. But here's the kicker. You don't need a rocket ticket to get this perspective. Studies show even virtual reality versions of the overview effect reduce stress hormones. One NASA experiment had people meditate while watching ISS footage. Their anxiety levels dropped like Elon's first Twitter stock price. So, next time life feels overwhelming, try this. Go outside. Look up. Remember you're riding a wet rock through infinite nothingness at 67,000 miles per hour. And if that doesn't make your drama feel smaller, well, at least the stars are pretty. Okay, who here has ever blamed Mercury retrograde for life going off the rails? Come on, don't be shy. We've all texted, Mercury, when your microwave meal turned into a kitchen fire drill or your laptop nuked your half-finished screenplay. But what if I told you that tiny planet doesn't give a single cosmic crap about you or your life? Let's get one thing straight. Mercury going retrograde just means it's moving slower relative to Earth, like when you pass a slowpoke on the highway and swear they're reversing. It happens 3 to 4 times a year. If it really caused chaos, civilization would have collapsed by now. Here's what's actually happening up there. Mercury isn't backtracking, it's just lapping us on the inside orbit, like a Formula One car passing a golf cart. The retrograde illusion? Pure perspective. Try it now. Drive past a slower car and watch it move backward in your side mirror. Congrats, you just faked a planetary alignment. And no, your text's failing isn't Mercury's fault. NASA's Messenger probe orbited the damn planet for 4 years and never once crashed because Venus was in Gemini. Oh, but what about the gravitational pull messing with your vibes? Let's math this out. The obstetrician who delivered you exerted 5,000 times more gravitational force on you than Mars ever will. A passing subway train pulls harder on your body than Jupiter does. The full moon's tidal effect on your 150-pound body, 0.0004 newtons. AKA less than a single grain of rice pushing on your palm. So unless you also blame bad hair days on the number 7 train's schedule, maybe chill with the planet excuses. But why does astrology feel so real? Why we fall for it? 3 reasons. Barnum effect. Horoscopes use vague statements that fit anyone. You're adaptable but value stability. Wow, groundbreaking. Confirmation bias. You remember the one breakup during retrograde, not the 10 happy months between. Ancient peer pressure. Babylonians invented this to explain plagues before they discovered germs. Your great-great-great-great-grandma blamed Mercury for her cow dying. You blame it for your Uber being late. Some traditions deserve to die. Look, the universe is chaotic enough without inventing star-based excuses. Those planets up there, they're just rocks doing their thing. You down here? You're stardust with free will and Wi-Fi. So next time life goes sideways, skip the horoscope, blame entropy, bad luck, or that questionable sushi, but leave the poor planets out of it. Here's the wild truth. You are not just living in the universe. You are the universe. Every atom in your bones was once stardust inside a dying sun. The iron in your blood? Forged in a supernova's last scream. That flutter in your chest when you see the Milky Way? That's not poetry. It's pulse memory from when your atoms spun inside ancient stars. So tonight, do something radical. Step outside. Look up. Let your eyes adjust until the sky stops being a ceiling and starts being an ocean. Feel that? That solar wind whispering through your fingers. Those pinpricks of light? Distant fires where new versions of you are being cooked right now. You want magic? You are magic. Not the fairy tale kind, the real kind. The kind that breathes stardust and dreams in gamma rays. The cosmos didn't put you here to watch. It put you here to burn bright, to be the universe's way of knowing itself. So tell me, when the next shooting star streaks across the sky, will you just make a wish? Or will you remember that you're the one being wished on? Okay, raise your hand if you've ever looked at the dusty film on your bookshelf and just sighed. Yeah, me too. Annoying, right? But what if I told you that some of that dust is, literally, not of this earth? Raise your hand if you've ever blamed pollen for your allergies. Now imagine telling your doctor, "Actually, doc, I think I'm allergic to dead stars." Sounds crazy? Welcome to cosmic dust, the universe's silent puppet master. Every single day, our planet is basically cruising through a giant cosmic junkyard. Tiny bits of rock, ice, and who knows what left over from when the solar system was just a messy toddler. We're talking microscopic, like smaller than a flu virus small. But get this, NASA reckons about 40,000 tons of this space grit rain down on us every year. That is, 100 tons of space dust daily. Mostly harmless? Mostly. But sneaky? Oh yeah. So, how does it get here? Picture this. Earth's zipping around the sun, and bam! Tiny space pebbles slam into our atmosphere. Most burn up instantly. That's your shooting stars, the real fireworks show. But the tiniest bits? The real cosmic dust? They don't burn bright, they just float, like the universe's finest, most persistent glitter. They ride the winds, these microscopic hitchhikers, settling everywhere. Chris Hadfield, that cool astronaut guy, once said seeing dust clouds from space made Earth look like it was breathing. Poetic, right? Also, kinda gross when you think about breathing in some of that space dandruff. Now, impact? First, the pretty stuff. Ever seen a sunrise or sunset that looks like it was painted by a manic god? Those insane reds and oranges? Thank cosmic dust. It scatters sunlight like a disco ball made of ground-up asteroids. And way up high, where the air is thin and cold, this dust helps form those eerie, electric blue night-shining clouds. Space dust. Nature's mood lighting. Here's the real kicker, though. That dust settling on your car? In your lungs. On your sandwich if you're eating outside. It's not just on us. We are made of it. Seriously. 1 in 5 breaths contains space metals, iron nickel from exploded stars. You swallow 7,000 particles hourly. Some are older than the sun. Others carry alien chemistry. Every atom of carbon in your coffee, every bit of iron in your blood, forged in the hearts of dying stars and scattered as cosmic dust. We are stardust that learned to worry about more stardust settling on the furniture. How's that for an existential Monday?